Hi friends, welcome to my channel and welcome to another plan with me. I am China, also known as Sugar Doll Plans on Instagram and YouTube, and this week I am doing a plan with me for the week of I think it's June 22nd to the 28th, because the week we're in right now as I'm doing this voiceover is June 29th. I am using a ScribblePrintsCo mystery kit. If you are not signed up for the mystery kit, it's something I highly suggest. There are some people it's not, for people who cannot stand having a mystery and not knowing like an idea of what the theme's going to be. But like I'm never like deeply disappointed by something. There's like definitely some kits that I've definitely not used, but for the most part, for 12 months out of the year, I probably use more than I would hoard or hold off on, or sell in the buy sell trade group. So yeah, and if you're interested in this kit, I mean, obviously I can't sell it to you because I've already used it, but you can go ahead and check out the ScribblePrintsCo buy sell trade group and see if you can find it there and try to get it from someone who's destashing it. Sorry, I'm trying to like untangle my wires and I accidentally just tapped my microphone. I don't know if that was able to be picked up on camera or not. But yeah, so this week that I'm planning, there's definitely some disappointing news. I've worked where I've worked for 3 years in August, and it's been like my first real big girl job, and a corporate job with like benefits and PTO and stuff like that. And my manager, I love him to death, and he announced that he was leaving us this day. It was truly like shaking, like it had me shook, and I was very upset. I really don't want him to leave, but it should be good for him. It should be good for all of us. I work in an IT department, and a lot of the people I work with have been there much longer than me, because I'm only 24, but they've been there a pretty long time, and it's just gonna kind of kick people into change, into progress, and to following, the best thing for them. That's very nerve-wracking for me because I don't see myself going somewhere that I can find a job, like doing what I really want to do for my career, which is to be a web and graphic designer. I'm going to school for web development and multimedia as my concentration, but my degree is information technology, and I'm still in school, and I'm gonna be in school for a while. It's honestly one of the things I feel that like holds me back a lot. Being 24 years old, it is a very difficult journey, and it's something that's very difficult for me. But pretty much my school journey, I finished my my community college degree, my associates, within 2 years, and that was perfectly fine. But then by the time I started my bachelor's, I was dealing with like a lot of anxiety and like depression and like perfectionism to the point that if something wasn't exactly perfect like how I wanted it to be, I couldn't motivate myself to do the work. And it's like I should have just done the work, and then hopefully I could have been done by now, but obviously I'm not because I'm still in school. And I know that everyone's journey is different, and this is my path for a reason. I really want to get done with school, but now it's kind of like a financial thing. I don't really have financial aid, so I'm just trying to figure out getting the costs paid and stuff like that. And the reason I do see myself staying at my job is because I have tuition reimbursement, and if I do take tuition reimbursement from them, I would have to pay it back if I didn't stay for a year. So there are talks about me possibly moving into a different department. I don't really want to get too much into that to not jinx it though, but yeah, I've had a really rocky road with school, with my undergrad. I just want to be done with it, but pretty much, my depression and my anxiety, with going to school, and I was living on a college campus and living away from my mom for the first time, and my mom was having some relationship issues which were kind of affecting my mental state. And instead of just like focusing on school, I focused on the wrong things. I focused on being with my friends, and I had just turned 21, so I wanted to go drink and I would go eat, and I had money and I didn't have like actual bills to pay. And yeah, it's just been a rough road. And so when I was in school and I was doing all of that, obviously my GPA got so bad I had to be suspended for 6 months or a semester. And I came back, did the stuff again. I got a better GPA than the first time, but it still was not enough because of the number of attempted hours I had taken. And the really crappy thing about the school system here, or the college system here in America, is as a transfer student, my like GPA did not transfer over. But what did happen was that like I got a clean slate GPA, but my like credit hours didn't restart either. So they look at my credit hours and they look at like what I've attempted, and like that really can F up a GPA if you are a transfer student, depending on the rules at your university. If anyone's even of college age and not graduated and transferring from a community college, that can really mess you up, and that really messed me up. So because I had not done the best the second time around, I got suspended for a year. I did not get to go back until last fall, and last fall I took the 2 classes that I had to do for a third attempt, and it wasn't like those classes were hard. They just required a lot of work from me, and when I was depressed, I obviously didn't have the energy to do that. So yeah, and then I got an A and I think a B in those classes, and I was very happy. And I took classes in the spring. I took 2 classes. I need to pay for them still, but I took 2 classes, and I got an A in my web content management systems class, which is a concentration class for me because that's what I want to do with my career. And I got like a C in my C plus in my Java class, which I was killing it at first, but those midterms and those finals were hard, and I'm not the best test studier. Like Java and stuff like is something I've been doing for like the past 6 years since being out of high school. I took Java my senior year of high school, and I got like an A in that, and I got an A and another A like when I took Java related classes at my community college. But just like I had a lot of stuff going on this past spring semester with having to give up my childhood cats and deal with that with my dad. It was a very stressful situation, not to mention that, and then COVID-19 coming along, and so it's just been a rough road. So yeah, hopefully I finish my tuition reimbursement and get it paid, and then get enrolled for a fall class or 2. I've been pretty much only doing like 2 classes at a time. I'd like for that to change, but we'd have to see. I just really want to take things easy for now as I get my GPA back up. So yeah, and get back in good standing. So that's what's going on with my school journey. I know it has like really not a lot to do with the summer spread, and it kind of took a tangent turn from me talking about my manager and my job, but I just wanted to kind of explain like how sad I am, and like how people are like moving on probably, and I'm just gonna be like the only one there because I've been there the shortest amount of time, and I still have like school on the line. And even though this is like instability, like having the stability of a job right now during this pandemic is really important to me. There are some factors that are out of my control, so I don't really know what's going to happen. But I'm just going to try to hold on and just ride it out because I don't have a choice. And this is like my chance to deal with something that causes me anxiety and stress. Obviously, since being out of school, well, I'm still in school, but since, my anxiety and depression episodes I had when I was a freshman, quote unquote, a transfer freshman, to my college. And this is like my time to test that and to stay strong and to persevere. So yeah, I'm just trying to work through all of that. Going into this week after 4th of July, it'll be my manager's last week at my job, and I'm just really disappointed and sad. He's truly like an older friend to me. I could talk to him about anything, and we both love Disney. His wife loves Disney. We would talk about Disney and Disney trips, and yeah, I just talked to him about anything, and it's going to be really weird and really different. And I'm just trying to keep an okay, like an indifferent type of face on about it. So let me briefly just get back to the kit for a second. I'm also going to answer some questions that people asked me when I said, hey, I'm going to do a Q&A, ask me anything. So getting back to the kit for a second, I used the wiggle that came with the ScribblePrintsCo mystery kit, this mystery kit to be exact, and then I also used some rose-colored days hollow overlay tapes for like bougie boxes, because I don't pay for bougie boxes because that's ridiculous. Also this month, as it is a new month, it's July, as I'm doing this voiceover, I am on a planner supplies no spend, so only my like subscriptions are what I'll be spending on, and then I'm going to be trying to pay off some bills. Life just comes at you fast, and I'm like turning 25. I really need to just get my life together. Not that there's like a time that your like life should be together, but I just really want stability for the future, and it's what I'm working towards. So without further ado, I'm going to look at these questions that some of my friends and followers sent me on Instagram. And if you ever want me to do another Q&A and you want to ask me a question, you can find me at Sugar Doll Plans on Instagram and follow me there. So let me look. Ariel Renee Plans asked, what is my favorite summertime drink? Usually, in theory, I like anything with watermelon, but like it depends on the way that it's like made, because sometimes like watermelon drinks have like a really weird aftertaste. It's really hard to explain, but there's like a watermelon cucumber cooler drink from Trader Joe's that I like. Sometimes, I guess maybe it just depends on me or my mood. And then I want to get a watermelon mojito smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. Anything like frozen I really love, so, but it does kind of depend on season, like the season of summer. So like an example is right now Taco Bell has pineapple freeze, but like I would be fine with Baja Blast freeze. I just really like anything that has like frozen aspect to it, especially in the summer with how hot it is. My friend Cindy, obsessed with paper, asked me my favorite color. My favorite color is like a robin's egg Tiffany blue, and also a pink, like really light pink color. Also, I want to just take like a time out real quick and show you guys that those little bow lines stickers that I used are from Sadie Stickers. Okay, going back to the Q&A, my friend Cindy also asked me my favorite and least favorite planner trend. I don't know. I guess like right now I really love my cloud. I don't know if that counts as a planner trend, but I guess I would say that's my favorite right now. Least favorite planner trend, I'm not sure. I don't know if I have one. I just feel like whatever works for other people works for them, and whatever works for me, and there's no hate about it. So yeah, I don't think I have a least favorite. I don't know, maybe like not micro, I like my micro happy planner. I don't use it as a planner, I use it as a sticker book thing, but I don't know, maybe, I don't know, I don't really like TNs. I never was a part of that though. My planner journey is like fresh out of, I want to say high school, 19 years old. I found an Instagram account that I also had used to follow on Tumblr, and she had posted on her Tumblr about her planners, and then I was like, I want a planner, and then I got a Filofax, and then I got a KKK, and then eventually got an Erin Condren. Didn't really use those very much, and yeah, and then I kept going in and out of the community, which is why my account's so old. I've archived a lot of pictures, I've deleted a lot of pictures, but yeah, I've been in and out of the community, and I wasn't around when TNs were a thing, but I remember as they were becoming less of a thing, watching setups, and I thought I wanted one, and then I was like, that's a lot of work, so no. My order at Chick-fil-A is what Cindy asked me. I usually like a number one with a large fry and a large lemonade. And then sometimes if I'm feeling extra snack hungry, I get like a 6 count nugget on the side. Recently I've also been getting, instead of doing all that, I just get like a large fry and a chicken Cobb salad and a large lemonade. That's been my other order. Then Cindy asked me my order at Starbucks. It kind of really just depends on the season. When it's cold outside, when it's hot outside, I've been getting like a coconut caramel macchiato cloud drink, I want to say. And then, like, it's like espresso based. And then when I have like winter, I get a cinnamon dolce latte. Hot, that's been my favorite. It was like my dad's favorite drink ever. I'd prompted his girlfriend to get him an espresso machine one year for Christmas, so yeah. 5 reasons I love the cloud over my Erin Condren. That's what Sydney asked. Cindy, sorry. I have a cousin named Cindy. Sydney. Oh my god. Why do I love the cloud over Erin Condren? I mean, at first I was like a huge like, why do I need to customize this? If I want to customize a planner, I'll just get a normal rings, like a B6, a personal wide, whatever. But I really do like the customization of it. Sometimes like with Erin Condren, there's like pointless pages in there, and I really do enjoy the customization of like you choose your inserts from whomever and for whatever function you need. That's one reason. Another reason I love it is because it you can take the like inserts out of the planner and like write and have more room to do all this stuff versus like with the Erin Condren, the coils in the way. I like the different color options. I like the way the fake, it's called vegan leather, I think, feels. It just feels like very sophisticated to have it. And then the other reason, I guess now, did I say 2 or 3 now? Okay, I'll say this one, I guess now, because as far as we know, Tiki, aka Oristel, hasn't done any protests pretending that they're Black Lives Matter, and oh god, I'm trying not to be shady. I think that's 4. I don't know. I don't think I have anything else that I haven't said. But yeah, that's why I like my cloud. Someone asked me celebrity crushes. I think I have some. Oh, Emma Plans asked me celebrity crushes. Celebrity crush. I love John Boyega, Finn from Star Wars, but it's not really like a crush. It's just like I love him. Like sure, if I didn't have my boyfriend, I'd want to be with him. But like I freaking love John Boyega. Tyler Cameron's cute. He's not really a celebrity. He's like an influencer from The Bachelorette. I think he's cute. And there's like one other person, but I can't remember. I don't know. John Boyega though, I like live for him. I love him so much. Then Aylin Plans asked me how do I organize my stickers and die cuts. My stickers I put in a character binder. Foil stickers have like, I have a traditional foils binder, I mean not binder, like sticker album. And then my kit, like Overload or Overstock or whatever, is like in a traditional sticker album. And then my die cuts, I kind of have like a little box that I got from the Target dollar spot like years ago. And I put like all my like die cuts and stuff in there. And I put my journaling cards in like an acrylic drawer that I got from the Container Store. And then character stickers are in like character sticker binder with like 4 pockets. Foiled icons. I have these little mini albums from Sadie Stickers that I use. Maybe I'll do an updated like sticker storage system because I have so much sticker storage now. So yeah, I'll try to maybe film that and get that done. And then my friend Emmy Plans asked me current TV, movie, music, snack, obsession. You don't have to do all. Current TV obsession is like 90 Day Fiancé and Pose. Just because I finished like all the other shows that I've been watching. My movie, what would I say is an obsession movie? I don't really have movies I'm obsessed with. like the most recent movie I watched was Hamilton. I really loved that, and I love Scoob. I watched that the week that This Plan With Me is filmed. Music, I don't know if I have a favorite music right now. Yeah, I don't think I have any. And then snack obsession right now is Dunkaroos because they came back and I found them and I'm super excited. I think I found them the week of This Plan With Me. Alright, so that's it for the questions. Let's go ahead and get into This Plan With Me. Starting off with Monday. Let me just pull up my notes here. On Monday, I woke up, I had work, I walked my dog. Usually my boyfriend has to go into his office on Mondays, which really sucks. Like, coronavirus isn't over, people. So I walked cannoli, and then I had breakfast. I don't remember what I had for breakfast. Probably like a bagel, because I've been getting bagels every Sunday. I get like 2, and then I'll have 1 left over. I wrote that I had a phone call with an end user. I am help support, so it's a lot of my life. I also used a Papershire bunny on the phone, like with a laptop to mark that, and then a work from home script from station stickers. Down below, I'm marking that I watched Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen. I need to finish that. I haven't finished it. But I just, like, someone was talking about how, like, hot Megan Fox is, and they, like, mentioned her in that movie, and I was like, oh, I really miss that movie. I want to go watch it. And so I watched some of it. And then I used a foiled icon from The Wiggle. And then there was the Apple Worldwide Developers Conference. As like a future developer / designer, I've always been really into those, like, ever since I was a kid. But I don't think I got to mark that. So what I am putting in, though, is that I used, I think that's a Once More With Love emoji with, like, a monocle, like, because I was looking into, like, conspiracy theories on this app called Randonautica. Pretty much, like, teenagers on TikTok. It's so weird for me to be like, teenagers on TikTok when I'm, like, 24. I don't have TikTok anymore, but pretty much these teenagers on TikTok had found a body in a suitcase, or found like 2 bodies in a suitcase or something. And then I was like, what is up with that? And then I was like going on Reddit and like looking at conspiracy theories, and people are like, oh, it sent me here, it sent me there. It's like this app that like randomly sends you somewhere the coordinates based off of your intent. And I was just like, that sounds like they could have just like knew about this place and went anyways. So I didn't really trust it. Then below that, I marked that it was raining. I used a sticker from Once More With Love, again, to mark that it was a rainstorm. It was thundering hail. Below that, I marked that I had a nap using a Papershire sticker and a station sticker script, but this says Nap Queen. And then below that, I marked that I got Zaxby's for dinner. I ended up working late too, and I went to bed late, but the Zaxby's sticker is from Fox and Cactus. Moving on to Tuesday, I used another emoji head. I use a lot of emoji heads this week, but it's the Munchkin upside down, or like Munchkin head, whatever, emoji, whatever. And it's upside down because I woke up early to go voting, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, we got there, and the door we usually go in to go vote, because I've lived where I've lived for like the past 3 years, and I've had to go vote in person. It was not ideal. I should have just tried to get a mail-in ballot, but it wasn't even, like, crowded. I was the only, like, 1 of 2 people there with my boyfriend, and I felt pretty safe, so it was okay. But yeah, I woke up early to go voting, and the door that we go through was not the door to go through. So I was like, what? And then we were like, is it closed? And we went and got Wendy's breakfast, and our local favorite coffee place. I got a blended drink, and my boyfriend called, like, our election supervisor or whatever, and they said, oh, you need to go to this door instead of the other door. And I was like, okay, whatever. It would have been nice if there was, like, actual signs, like, all around that said you had to do that, versus, like, the signs for it were in the back of the building. And I was like, how are we supposed to see that? So then, to mark Wendy's breakfast, I used a sugar box sticker from the Mickey D's breakfast sheet. That is my sticker. My shop will be opening in October. Then I used I think that's a Bubba Bear Studio little frap to mark getting the coffee. Then below that, I used a Wonton and a Million sticker to mark that I voted. I didn't get a sticker though, it did suck. Then below that, I marked with a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji that I put together our bed frame with my boyfriend. We got a new bed frame because the other one, when we first ordered it, it was cheap and it was broken in some parts, and my dog likes to go under the bed, so I just don't trust that one, and we got rid of it. And then I marked that we had pork thigh bowls. We made them because of our HelloFresh. Well, we had HelloFresh and we made them. And I used a Coffee Monster's Co. bowl of rice for that. And then below that I marked watching Queer Eye season 5 with my boyfriend. We had finished season 5 and I cried, of course. Okay, and that's Stickers from Once More with Love. Moving on to Wednesday, I woke up, I did my hair, I walked my dog, and then I had the sad meaning news about my manager leaving us, and I used that Fox and Cactus Girl crying in the In My Feelings script from the script sampler that comes with the wiggle in the subscription. And then I used a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that I was doing some wireframes as a web design person at my job and doing some portfolio design for myself personally. Below that I marked that I watched The Princess and the Frog for the first time, and it was really funny because that day they announced that Splash Mountain at Disney is going to be rebranded as Tiana, Princess and the Frog, so that was interesting and good timing. It was like a sign. Then below that I marked with a whimsical cat girl that I did dishes, and then I used a little foiled circle icon to mark that I had Mediterranean dinner that night. And then down below we went to our ice cream place and we got some ice cream, soft serve ice cream, so that was yummy. Then on Thursday I just used a little Maru emoji to mark that I was stressed out. Oh, and the ice cream girl is from Whimsical Cat. And I just said super stressful because everything's been stressful since, but I just need to relax. Then in between I have the work from home script and the Fox and Cactus haired girl, colored haired girl. Then I used a foiled heart icon to mark that my boyfriend cooked us some hot dogs. And then down below I marked that we had made dinner. I had leftovers also for lunch. I used a little squared box and a cook script. And then we watched Silicon Valley, so I used a little big half box there to mark watching Silicon Valley with my boyfriend, and I just wrote TV and chill and went to bed. Friday I woke up, it was payday, and then I marked that with a Fox and Cactus girl throwing money up in the air and a payday script. I got my favorite coffee place on the way to work. I had to go into my office that day to talk to my manager. And then I used a payday script from the label script sampler or whatever. And then I also got Chick-fil-A on my way into the office. And then I made some orders. I made a Caress Press order, a Rose Colored Days order, the Coffee Monsters Co. order, and a Fox and Pip order. Caress Press, I just needed some kits for July. Rose Colored Days had some overlays on sale. And then Coffee Monsters Co., I just needed to get some new release emojis that I had been putting off. And then Fox and Pip has her acrylic pre-order, and I think when this goes live it might be over. I don't know what time the pre-order ends, but if it's too late, I'm very sorry, but I'm doing this right now on Saturday, July 4th at 11:30 at night. So I used a Fox and Cactus little frap sticker to mark that I had my favorite coffee. I used a little drive-through munchkin from Once More with Love and a Chick-fil-A script from Letters to Apollo to mark getting Chick-fil-A. So yeah, and then down below that I marked I had Santini's for lunch. It's a local sub place in Northern Virginia where I live, and I had Santini's, and that sticker's from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then I had a Target run, and I just used an icon in the Target run script. And then I had a busy work day. I tried to go to Michael's, but I couldn't find the washi drawer I was looking for. But I figured out a system for me for my tape overlays for now, so I don't need it right now. Then I marked that I had watched Scoob with my boyfriend. I used a little movie night script. It finally came on HBO Max, so if you have HBO Max, go ahead and watch it. Then I put above that Once More with Love, Munchkin getting takeout. We had Cheesecake Factory that night. It was so good. Cheesecake finally bought back my favorite cheesecake, and I'll tell you, my favorite cheesecake is the cherry Ghirardelli, very cherry Ghirardelli chocolate cheesecake, something like that. It's my favorite one. It's so good. I feel like I don't think I finished all of it. Oops. I've been eating like a squirrel, guys, recently. Like, I just eat very little at one time. Okay, moving on to Saturday. I woke up, fell back asleep, woke up again, got dressed, walked my dog. Then I went to the farmer's market with my boyfriend, and I marked the farmer's market with a fox and cactus girl. I just pretty much got strawberries and cherries and like a few apples. Then below that, I marked that I had Chick-fil-A, and that little fry sticker is from Paper and Milk, and the Chick-fil-A script is from Letters to Apollo. Then I marked that I did the dishes, and I used a sticker from Fox and Pip to mark that. I had also made dinner and cooked with my boyfriend. My planner's not in front of me. I made the mistake of doing that this time. Usually I have it like right next to me. But anyways, I cooked, and I used a Once More with Love sticker to mark that. And then I was watching Pose on and off all night, dealing with my grandma. I had to go pick her up from the hospital. She was saying she was having, what was she saying? She was feeling dizzy. So yeah. That little icon with the TV at the bow is from Sadie Stickers. I just marked Netflix binge because Pose is on Netflix. I stayed up really late watching Pose. And then after, getting my grandma, I tried to go to Taco Bell. I'm using a Paper and Milk sticker to mark the drama with my grandma. That kind of almost rhymes. And then when I got home, there was like a fire alarm issue at my apartment, and my boyfriend was trying to call me, but I was on the phone with my mom and my grandma the whole entire time on the way home, because I don't like when I'm driving home late at night by myself, because I went to go pick her up by myself and take her to her apartment by herself. So I couldn't like answer my boyfriend because I was driving and I was on the phone. So yeah, that's what happened. When I got home, it was pretty much over with, but I was still like annoyed. Sunday, I slept in. I used a paper shire little bear sleeping in a sleep-in script from the script sampler. Then I marked that I went on a walk with my boyfriend. I used a fox and cactus sticker for that. It was really hot outside, hence why I used the like dead girl. I didn't have any weights, but that's how I felt, was how hot and sweaty it was. Then I used a little heart icon and a little thing to mark we got some Pop-Tarts from one of our places we like for brunch. They have a seasonal Pop-Tart, and it's like raspberry something, raspberry vanilla or raspberry cream. It's really good. I want another one. Then we got our like bagels and our coffee. I'm cutting like a washi strip right here to do that because I just wanted to. Then I watched Silicon Valley with my boyfriend, and we watched Mindhunter. We've been watching Mindhunter again. I've already seen all of it, but my boyfriend has not, and so we're on season 2 now, as of today, or last time, or whatever. I used a paper shire, coffee, and little breakfast sandwich to mark morning fuel. I pretty much get like a bagel sandwich where I go, and then I get a decadent type of bagel. I get chocolate chip with raspberry light cream cheese. It's really good. And I get the raspberry chocolate chip one for the day after, and I eat the sandwich with like garlic and herb cream cheese the day of. Below that I marked our Netflix binge, me and my boyfriend, and then below that I marked that I was trying to print and cut and sticker design, and it was being a real pain. I stayed up until like 3 a.m. dealing with this. I also played Animal Crossing, and then below that I marked that I had a Sushi Sunday with my boyfriend because we hadn't had one in a while. We went to one of our favorite local sushi places, and yeah, it was really good. It tasted so good. Now I want sushi. And it's a Sunday, so I could technically get Sushi Sunday, but this Saturday that I'm recording this, my boyfriend and I got into like an argument over like wanting food. Like I wanted Five Guys, and he was like he wanted to try a different burger place because Five Guys burgers are too heavy and all this stuff, and it was like really funny. And then we just ended up cooking our HelloFresh because I was getting annoyed, and I was like, I'm too hungry for this, so we just made our HelloFresh. But yeah, I'll talk more about that in next week's Plan With Me. I'll be in my Caress Press inserts. Right now I'm just going ahead and putting down the little deco bits from the kit, and I'm also going to put the little stars. But yeah, that's it for this Plan With Me, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, follow me on Instagram, subscribe here. I don't know if I've already said subscribe, but yeah, please just let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be linking all shops down below as long as they are still available. So yeah, that's it for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!